easily beat this game. I've been grinding a couple levels in this area. And I found every time I came back I had to do the fucking convincing thing with Cinnamon Bun, so that's weird.
I'm sorry I can't help you, Finn. This is the first I've heard about Fern being back. And I don't know who he'd be hanging out with. Anyway, I've had bigger problems to deal with.
Well, maybe we can help with that. What's wrong?
It's the Fire Kingdom core. When everything started flooding, I closed the emergency valves to make sure the core didn't get snuffed. But I think somebody sabotaged them. The core is cooling down.
Aw, man, again?
Yeah, you'd be surprised how often it happens. As leader of the Fire Kingdom, it's the problem I spend the most time on. We really should build a better core.
Don't worry, Flame Princess. We're on it.
What the fuck?
How can we block these?
I think I can get the boat to do that.
Hello? Hello?
All aboard! Climb on!
Oh, look at that. Little side missions? Is that what that is?
Hey!
So what does this do?
It's working! Let's find the others! Quit it! No! No! Hey!
Fuck! I think I've got everyone up to like level 7 and Vimos, my highest leveled character, because for some reason he levels up faster than the rest.
Hot enough for you!
Cool!
And these guys are
I
stupid.
think I'll just rest here for a minute.
All right!
Yeah! Fire!
Go get him, Bimo.
Oh yeah!
Good level up. I think the max level's 10 because I keep seeing achievements for level 10 for Marceline.
Yep.
Good day.
Don't want to fight these guys.
It worked! Hey, stay there!
Fuck.
Same.
Wait, did they run away? I didn't even know that was a thing. Wait, does that mean they're still on the map though? No, they just run away. It must be because I'm 3 levels higher than them. Not 100% sure.
You guys are toasty.
Up we go.
I like how the world it's mostly like
Check it out.
best suited for
It's
Jake
Tuesday.
because he can turn cool and then go around and hop over gaps. So he's almost the best suited character for you to play as in the open world. Should be the last one.
Yep.
Sweet.
Yep. Up. Up. Yep. Climb on.
Working up a sweat, guys.
Yep. Up. Yep.
I
Oh,
guess I missed the
boy.
part where the fucking whenever we were watching the show, or I guess I missed the chapter in the show. Because like I said, I kind of skimmed the last season. I didn't watch the full deal of it. So the last 2 seasons I didn't watch complete. The last season, it was bits and pieces. So I didn't know that the Blade Princess had taken over. But Salmon Bun was here.
Hey. Jeez, Flame Princess, you don't look so good.
Yeah, what's wrong?
I feel really weak. The fire in the core must be really low. Too much water must have gotten in. I know you guys have important stuff to do, but could you go down there and see what's going on?
Sure thing. Let's go, Jake.
I wonder, do they die if the core gets messed up? Because I guess I missed the chapter.
That's a pretty weak fire.
How do I carry fire?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
What the hell am I supposed to do?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. This is simplistic.
That did it.
Blue flames. Huh, weird.
That just means it's more. Well, it's.
Dude, what
I
now?
think it means it's hotter, and then I think yellows, it's like got a gas mixed in, which
Yeah.
increases the heat, but it's not 100% fire,
Yeah.
as it is a gas mixture. I can't remember. I know there's blue, there's like yellow, there's red, and there's like green fire, which is the gas one.
Rockin'.
For some reason, the chests also give me an energy upgrade, which I appreciate, because it'd be pretty pointless to look for them if they mostly just give you money and that's it.
Man, it's no wonder the fires are low. I can't believe how much water got in.
Sabotaging the emergency valves helped.
Seriously, dude? How'd you turn into such a jerk?
Does it really matter?
Of course it matters. I mean, you're kind of me. It's kind of like seeing what I could have turned into, and I don't like it. Did you cause this flood?
Not exactly, but I helped.
Who did you help?
Yeah, and they already pretty much donked up all of Ooh. How come they sent you here to mess with the Fire Kingdom?
To distract you. They don't want you around until they're good and ready.
Yeah, well, you're here. I guess you'll have to do.
Nah, man, I gotta go. But I know how much you like fighting big bad enemies, so I have a present for you.
That's a golem.
Okay, well, have fun doing your hero thing.
I can't take their faces suspenseful when it's basically just... The faces are basically like stickers that just change based on emotion. The graphics for this game aren't like super great, but I mean, I can kind of see what they're going for.
And awesome.
It's level 10.
Algebraic!
What the fuck?
Sweet!
We missed. Oh, I get it. That thing on his back is his weak spot. What the fuck? Okay, so when he does his attack, he turns around, and then you can hit his weak spot after bashing it over. That was actually a pretty easy boss fight.
We totally rocked that fight.
Achievement, cool it. Beat the fire giant, but it wasn't a fire giant, it was a golem.
Wow, this is way worse than I thought. What's left of the fire will go out unless we can superheat the core and steam off all this water.
What do we need to do?
There's only one person who has enough firepower to fix this. Torcho, my father's niece. But ever since she was punished for trying to overthrow my father, she's been hiding out at the Royal Retreat on Firebreak Island.
We're on it, Princess. Don't worry.
Yeah, stay cool. I mean, you know, not like you have a choice.
Jesus.
Yeah!
All right. Should probably buy some healing items from Chuskus.
Anybody remember where we parked the boat? Ow! Ow!
So I gotta go out and to the right. Also, since the last stream, I just of this, not my last stream, because I did one like an hour ago. I was just uploading videos to YouTube. But basically, in between my last stream and this, the only difference is I grinded up for levels, and I went to all the areas I was allowed to. Like, I've already been to this area where the next mission quest is, but like nothing was there because I hadn't done the mission yet. And I killed the Kraken, or actually, so didn't kill it, it ran away. So basically, I was gonna restart it, but basically, he did the same thing, you know, where he like just goes in the water and leaves. So you just have to hit him enough times, and he shows up a lot in this area in particular. So like, every time I would drive around, he would just pop up again and again and again. But there's nothing dramatic or nothing special. He does the same thing he does every time he gets hit, and then it's just like, you beat your objective. But I was like, there's no like death cutscene or anything funny, and I'm like, well, no reason to stream it because you've pretty much already seen what it looks like when you beat him.
Got it.
Which that upset me. That kind of pissed me off. It showed a lack of effort. Oh, thank Christ.
I'm Choose Goose, selling fresh produce. Well, okay, if that's all you need. But I gotta say, that sale was sad indeed.
Fuck you, dickhead. Have more shit that I can buy healing-wise. I never use this, so I'm not concerned about it. Watch in the last boss, you probably have to spam it or some shit.
This has got to be the place. Let's find Torcho.
There's only one of you. This fight won't be fun.
Mathematical!
I think I'll just rest here for a minute.
And that is how it's done.
I still got 1,000 coins for that. What the fuck? It was only one enemy and he was level 7. So now Emo needs upgrades.
Well, if you find you need stuff now and then, don't hesitate to ask. Come back again.
Up we go!
So, how do we get up there?
I can fit in here. I can see now. Hooray for Bimo! Yay, Bimo! Bimo is the best! I can fit in here. Yay, Bimo got it working.
Climb on!
I feel like this game would be much more fun if it was a more fast-paced, like, co-op platformer, where, like, you alternated in between the heroes to solve puzzles, but, like, in a more invested way. If you kind of catch my drift, like,
I think we're
it's
in
like,
trouble,
it's an
dude.
open world, but it's a bit meh.
Yay!
Emotionally toast.
Holy shit, Emo.
The heat is on!
Yeah!
Oh! Ow! I bruise easily.
Let's dance.
Ow! I'm allergic to pain.
I can taste the victory. It is sweet.
How did BMO go from like being one of the weakest characters to now being my favorite in the span of one fight?
What is wrong with you? You would think that all of the guards you had to fight to get here might have given you a clue that I don't want to be disturbed.
It actually seemed pretty normal to us.
Yeah, we have to fight a bunch of guys to talk to most of the people we want to talk to.
And that doesn't send you any sort of message.
That we're persistent?
What do you want?
We need you to come back to the Fire Kingdom with us and superheat the core. The fires are almost out.
And why exactly would I want to do that?
Because your fire will fizzle too if the core goes out?
Good point. Okay, I'll help. But I'm going to need you to gather some things for me first. I'll make you a list.
Cool. No offense.
I can't believe the fate of Ooh is in your hands. Just meet me at the core when you've gotten everything I need.
So I gotta get those 3 things. We have to collect all of the heat cores. Ah, here we go.
All aboard!
Something behind that house, I think.
I don't feel so hot. You're fired! Ha!
Oh, Bemo's taking some damage. mixing with the fight music, and it is not graceful.
Oh! Ah!
Beam attack!
I think I'll just rest here for a minute.
You should not have messed with the good guy.
Yep.
Cool. Ow!
Wait, what? Ow. I didn't run into anything. Kind of sad there's no like chance to surprise enemies or for enemies to surprise you, or that there's a limit to like a small adjustment to like how many levels you have, I guess.
Hot enough for you? I think I'll just rest
These
here
enemy
for a minute.
types, like how they're kind of tanky even for being a few levels underneath me. They inflict a lot of damage, and like one attack is really effective, and then everything else is just kind of shit. There used to be a JRPG called the Sonic Chronicles, and it was a Sonic the Hedgehog game. And it's not canon because, like, at the end of the game, they're like, "Ha, that was a great story, wasn't it?" Just to piss off fans. Like, at that point, the Sonic series
My
was
one weakness,
oh,
physical
it was
pain.
far enough into the Sonic series that, like, they knew that they'd like burned a lot of bridges. And were pissing fans off, so they weren't sugarcoating shit, and they weren't. Like, don't get me wrong, the game is its own, like, separate thing, and it was fun. It introduced, like, a whole group of new characters. Like, basically, the context of that game is the echidnas weren't completely wiped out, which was an interesting aspect. It's been played upon multiple times, like,
Sweet.
in, Sonic, God damn it, I can't think of the name of that game now. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Up we go!
It's basically... Sec. Sonic Adventure 2, that's what it was. And Sonic Adventure 1, it kind of played on like a Sonic-y adventure vibe,
Let's find some treasure.
where like there were a bunch of characters introduced, but like you could have them all on one party.
I think we should avoid the guards for now.
Just leave it to me.
But it also,
We'll wait here.
but this was JRPG style, so you can have them all in one party. But Sonic Adventure 1 basically left it let it be known that there used to be echidnas, and then like one specific echidna came back.
Hooray for Beemo!
What the?
That was way too close, dude.
Come on, Jim.
Well, anyway, it introduced an entire tribe of echidnas that had survived. All of them. One sec. Let me open up my stream. There's actually people watching. It's been rare lately. It's Ted Banana Nana again. But basically, it introduced a whole tribe of echidnas and another female echidna that was evil, but eventually joins you when she realizes. Basically, it plays on that. So, and like, I don't know why, but like Sonic the Hedgehog, like almost all Sonic the Hedgehogs that like involve echidnas try to play off the whole, we're gonna introduce an echidna that'll be romantic to Knuckles, which is funny because if you've ever read the comics, in the beginning they could have always chosen the girl that ends up being his wife in the comics, but sadly all those characters got taken in a lawsuit, so it's a big ordeal actually though. So like Sally Acorn and a few others can be reintroduced, and they just rebooted the entire Sonic comics to where they're just introducing a bunch of new characters to kind of replace those.
Don't feel so hot.
But like they're handling it in a way where they're also introducing new characters in the world, so it feels unique and nice. So like you'll like it, is basically what I'm saying.
Rockin'.
Why was Finn glowing in that area? Not sure.
All aboard! Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck, Demo?
Yeah.
Beemo always finds a way.
I'm so confused.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was one of my favorite JRPGs as a kid. It was for the original DS,
Next stop.
so it
the
wasn't
Fire
bad.
Kingdom.
It was actually quite interesting.
Welcome, welcome.
Basically,
the pleasure's all
how I was
mine.
saying-
You're carrying.
sorry that I
okay,
kinda went
bye.
off
I'll
tangent.
catch you later. Come see me again. And to your knees.
There was an enemy that becomes your ally in that game, and they're like rock aliens or whatever, but you literally couldn't beat them, and it almost punished you to beat them in a fight anyway, because you would lose most of your party in the fucking fight. It was ridiculous, because they could dish out damage and they could take damage. Well, ironically, if you don't find Omega, and Omega's just hidden in a random section of that fucking game for no fucking reason, other than, oh, he was deactivated in 3 other Sonic games where that shit happens. Sonic Forces being the most recent that played on the whole Omega getting deactivated thing. But basically, Omega had an ultimate attack, because it plays on, it had a similar style to this game, but it actually had good leveling, and it played on the character's abilities, and there weren't crazy loading screens, and there were platforming and puzzle sections based on characters' abilities, like Sonic's speed and Shadow's abilities, and the new Echidna could teleport. So it was actually rather interesting, and played on a lot of neat aspects. But basically, Omega had an attack that was the only attack you could pretty much defeat them in, because it would take you 40 turns to beat one, and a lot of times they were in groups of 3 when you fought them, until you made it to the Queen, fought her, and she could actually take damage. Yeah, no, that's what these fire guys kind of remind me of. They're not as difficult in any way, fucking shape or form, but they remind me a lot of them.
Grabbed it.
Which I think is kind of neat, because like there's a lot of JRPGs that take styles from each other, and some of them are so simplistic that they're good, and some of them are so simplistic that they're stupid. And I think this one kind of bridges the gap, and I think that the Sonic Chronicles is kind of the so simplistic that it's good. In a way, like it stays faithful and to like the characters' like abilities in the games, and kind of like creates their own fighting moves based off them, which are super neat. Because like Knuckles just like a dig move and like a lot of like really complex melee attacks. Sonic has like a lot of speed moves, and like he can create tornadoes and stuff by moving fast. So, like interesting aspects, as I said. And then the new character, is there lava in these huts? Yeah, there's lava in these huts, and they're sticking people in them, I'm thinking. Well, basically, the new character was an Echidna that had like energy type abilities, kind of like Shadow, but she could teleport. And she had like invisibility and stealth and stuff. Like she was an interesting aspect. It was kind of like a blend of Shadow and a blend of a stealth character. And then Tails had a lot of like tech-based attacks. Like if you've ever not played the Sonic Chronicles, like try to find a way to get able to be back there and play them again. Like find a DS and scrounge it up. It's probably only like a $10 game now, and basically it's an interesting Sonic because it doesn't take all those other Sonics story-wise as well, because it's a JRPG, so it takes the whole need to do the story that's crazy like a JRPG. So it basically starts out with an Echidna tribe, and then you find out that the Echidna tribe wants to like go to space.
Everything on your list, Torcho.
Because I guess like the Echidnas
Now
like
you stand
interdimensional.
back. It's about to get hot in here.
One sec.
Ah! It burns! Ow! My bad.
While you guys were gone, I had Flambeau cast a long-distance flame shield on you. It's a new spell. It should automatically activate every time you come back for the next month or so. Give or take.
That is not exactly reassuring.
You never know with magic. But you know, it should be fine.
If you say so. But we've got bigger problems anyway. We still don't know who Fern's working with, why they melted the Ice Kingdom, and what they're up to now. Or why they're even doing all this stuff.
If I were you guys, I'd go back to where it all started. Ice King was the only one there when all this stuff went down. Maybe there's something he forgot to tell you.
Seems like as good a plan as any. What do you think, Jake?
Might as well. At least it'll be a chance to cool down. Even with the flame shield, this place kind of toasts my buns.
Let's head back to the boat then. Catch you later,
Just
princess.
slap his ass. Like there was a very affirmative skin slap with that. Yeah, no, but so basically, like, apparently Echidnas weren't just like a tribe. That game like was like, oh, they like have interdimensional space technology, and like their ruins are literal spaceships, and you're just kind of like, what the fuck, Sonic? Like, normally it's not the plot in Sonic that's weird to you. It's more along the way that they like handle characters and certain character interactions, or like sometimes it's just gameplay that's a little different or weird. But that one kind of went JRPG-y with a complicated plot, which was also kind of neat. So I've been to all those areas. And I need to go to the Ice Kingdom. Loading screen in 3, 2, 1, 0. Yep. Yeah, but no, I gotta admit, like, if you want to play a simplistic JRPG, but like, it's got characters that you know and love from a different series.
Alright, let's do this!
Oh, we're sailing across the sea.
Do we know where we're going?
Going back to see the Icy King. Oh, there's something he forgot.
No more toing and going.
We're gonna work it out and then we're gonna go home. Come on, you
Also, I
squirt.
defeated all the
One
pirates.
more time.
There was like one ship next to the fireplace that I fought.
And then we're gonna go home.
Yeah. Don't remind me.
Mic drop. Boom.
Do you think this will catch on?
Nah, I bet by the time we start our next adventure, it'll be like this flood and all the piratey stuff never happened.
Which is this game's way of saying, like, it acknowledges the previous entries, but it completely forgets them. Sad to say, though, this game was released probably around the last season of Adventure Time, so there's probably not a big possibility of more games. But if there is, they might actually put more effort into it now that they're not also focusing on the series, which would be nice. What the hell is this? Gelato Island side quest. Literally, I think most of the time I spent playing this game has just been driving around in the fucking ocean, and it has not been, like, graceful.
Yep.
Oh, Finn and Jake, thank Glob. The pirates have taken over and locked everyone up. We've got to get them out. Can you help?
You know, that's kind of... You guys are lucky that over there is out of my jurisdiction. I'm really bad at this. I'm really bad at this. Skrunk! And that was us going easy on you.
Emo's almost a level fucking 9.
You guys really gave those pirates the what for. Thanks, Finn and Jake.
I need to upgrade their special moves right now, because I think I've fully upgraded each character. Damn it. I just wanted to get those out of the way. So I'm missing 3 Gunters, or 3 penguins. I found all the cants, but I don't know where the last 3 penguins are. Knowing Adventure Time, I'm gonna go back to find Ice King, and then they're gonna have him like tied up and beaten the shit out of or something.
Snag. Got it. Grabbed it. Nabbed it.
Well, he rebuilt his... No, I guess he didn't. What the hell?
Looks like the Ice King is making good progress.
Well, I guess he did.
We'll find a place to drop the penguins off near the treehouse. Yep. Yep.
I don't think I have any penguins on my thing.
Wow, Simon, you've been busy. Nice job, man.
Oh, sure is hard work, though. I don't ever want to have to do this again. Speaking of, you guys have any luck figuring out just what the heck happened?
Nah, dude, we're stumped. All we know is that Fern's involved somehow. And somebody donked with the crystal in your crown.
That's all you know? After all this time? What have you guys been doing? Playing video games?
We also
so-
know that the crystal in your
Aw,
crown
they
is
didn't
probably
look at the
connected to the Enchiridion. We've been finding pages of it everywhere.
The Enkai what now?
It's a big old book for heroes.
Big book? Hey, like the one that guy had.
Guy? What guy?
The guy who gave me back my crown the other day, of course. You see, Gunter likes to take my crown when I'm asleep and hide it. Oh, he is such a little scamp. Anywho, the day before this melting biz started, I had a hard time finding my crown, and this nice guy gave it back to me.
What guy?
That guy who's related to Princess Bubblegum, Gumbo, or Gummy, or something.
Her great uncle Gumbald?
Yeah, that's the one. Anyway, he had a big book like the one you're talking about.
Yeah, but Simon, why didn't you tell us this before? He must be the one Fern is working with. Again!
You know, thinking about it, we probably should have been able to figure that out on our own a long time ago.
Yes, but none of you has ever struck me as particularly smart. Especially Mr. Blue over there.
Hey, no need to get nasty.
Gumbald, what's the deal? I know you're evil and all, but what's the point of flooding Ooh?
To claim my rightful position. With the help of the Enchiridion, I used ancient science to melt the Blue Guy's kingdom. Only Princess Bubblegum has the scientific ability to create a disaster this huge. So we decided to make it look like one of her experiments went kaflooey. And with her framed for the flood, she would be forced to step down, and I would step in and take her place as ruler of the Candy Kingdom.
But
So
we
I
never
stopped
even
right
thought
whenever
PB had
the
anything
power
to do
struggle
with
with
it.
these...
Nobody did.
Yeah, you didn't do a very good job framing her.
Yeah, I kind of dropped the ball on the whole framing thing. That's my bad.
And you almost sunk the Candy Kingdom, too. If PB hadn't figured out a way to save it, you wouldn't have had a kingdom to take over.
Hey, you guys should know better than to put me in charge of stuff.
What about all those people acting like pirates? Did you do that, too?
No, man, that's just people being weird. There's a lot of weird people in Ooh.
Tell me about it.
Anyway, even with all of the screw-ups, we still caused havoc. And even though it's kind of falling apart, there's still plenty of ancient advice in the Enchiridion for me to corrupt the laws of science in this world and make this flood permanent.
Oh, yeah? Well, you'll have to get through the 5 of us first.
Make that 4. It's been real, guys, but I am out of here. And try not to
I find it
melt
weird
the
that he
place
doesn't want to
again.
fight.
Freezing is hard work.
You take care of them. I'll go after the Ice King.
All right, let's finish this.
Wait, so I gotta fight the Princess Bubblegum's family?
Let's see what happens when I press this. A few calibrations required.
Here, here. Here.
Quadrilateral.
Want some of this?
I like how he says he has no part, but then he can summon the fucking assholes. That's funny.
Ah, that hit the spot.
You need this. Nice. Woohoo! I regret how
Algebraic!
Ow! Ouch! This is not cool! Like, literally!
Take it.
Bit disappointing that I don't get to fight like his family. Instead, he just summons. Yeah.
Let's see how you deal with this.
Oh, yeah!
Sweet!
Oh, yeah!
Jesus, these guys are... Resist boggle after being boggled.
A gift from Bimo. Yay!
Yeah!
Fuck. This boss is literally just a stat effect.
Take this. My name is Bimo. I'm here to say, let's get healed and save the day. Go Bimo!
Want some of this?
Some small adjustments.
Special delivery! Awesome! Woohoo!
Gnome down!
Got him down to half health.
That was tasty.
I wonder what this does.
Damn, Bimo. Fucking fence frozen. Oh shoot, looks like the pin's frozen for a bit.
Nice! My back!
Oh, mine Bimo.
Well, that's that.
Yeah, except Ooh is still flooded. It'll take forever for all this water to evaporate or whatever.
Maybe this will help. Look.
Is that a drain plug?
Yes, the old book says that. If we find it and pull it out, the water will go away.
We live in strange times, dude.
Yeah, guess we better go find it.
Well, yeah. But we could, maybe sail around a little more first. If you want to.
True. The water will go away on its own eventually. Whatevs, it's up to you guys.
Pull the plug. Yeah, that was weird that boss was just stat ailments. It's kind of a cheap boss fight. Like, if your boss fights become just stat ailment fights, you've either run out of ideas or... So I guess if I drain the plug, the game's over, so I need to watch out for that. Try to beat some more side quests. The only ones I have left is to find all the penguins. Still haven't found Finn's last ability as well.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Guess I'll go drain the main plug. Why didn't they go after the Ice King or Fern though? That's weird.
Snag. Snag. Got it. Grabbed it.
Looks like I'm definitely beating the game on this playthrough. Is the plug at Jake's house? No, there's Jake's house.
Got it. Snagged it. Nabbed it. You sure you're ready for this, dude?
In the game, pull the plug, I guess,
Right.
yeah.
Here goes nothing.
Bath time. It's a long loading screen. What the hell's going on?
Yep.
Wait, it was right next to...
Ow! Up we go!
There. Good as new.
Hey guys, just wanted to let you know that the Ice Kingdom is good as new. No more melting. Oh, and that Fern guy didn't catch me.
Did you catch him?
Nah, I don't know where he is. Not really my scene. I usually leave the heroing to you guys. Speaking of which, what happened to that gumdrop dude and his buddies?
Gumball and the others are locked up in the Candy Kingdom dungeons for now. But we're going to have to make more permanent arrangements. With Fern still on the loose, I feel like we haven't seen the last of them.
Aww.
Hi, Finn. Hey, looking good. Green's really your color. Hey, wait. Ow! That's gonna leave a bruise.
Hey guys, you ready to get out of there?
Indeed we are. Bubblegum, this is not over.
This game could be like an hour to 2 hour one-off. Message from Sean. So is he going to go back to the world being flooded, or is he going to let me explore it when it's not flooded? And another message from Sean. Well, I think that's all my stream of this game. I missed 3 fucking penguins, and there's another side quest I didn't do where I just had to grab some apples, so I don't know. I don't think I'm going to revisit this game. It was neat, but like near the end it just got so lazy.